Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Melinda Sucianawadani from Technocrat University. In this video, I will explain the concept of forecasting, why is it important and how we can use it to support planning and decision making. Take a comfortable seat, relax, and let's begin. When we think about the future, we often wonder what will happen next. Will demand increase? Will customers buy more? Or will price change? Forecasting is a method that helps us predict future conditions based on past and present information. It is not magic and it is not guessing. Forecasting uses data, patterns, and analysis so that the predictions we make are more accurate and reliable. The main purpose of forecasting is to reduce uncertainty. We cannot completely eliminate uncertainty, but we can prepare ourselves better. Forecasting is important because many activities require us to plan ahead. Imagine a company that produces snacks. If they produce too much, the product may expire and result is in losses. But if they produce too little, customers may not get the product, and the company will lose sales. So forecasting helps companies answer questions such as how much product should we make, how many workers do we need, and how many materials should we order. With forecasting, decisions become more thoughtful, efficient, and strategic. We can group forecasting into different time frames. First, short-term forecasting. This type focuses on predicting conditions in a near period. For example, predicting sales for the next week or the next month. Short-term forecasting is usually used for daily operations such as scheduling forecasts or managing inventory. Second, medium-term forecasting. This type predicts conditions for a few months to a few years ahead. It is useful for planning production level, budgeting, and marketing strategies. Third, long-term forecasting. This type predicts conditions for many years into the future. It is usually used for big decisions such as expanding business facilities or creating new products. Forecasting can also be grouped based on how the prediction is made. First, qualitative forecasting. This method does not rely heavily on numbers. Instead, it uses opinions, experiences, and expert judgment. For example, when a company plans to introduce a new product, they might ask experts or conduct focus group discussions. Qualitative forecasting is helpful when data is limited or when the situation is new. Second, quantitative forecasting. This method uses numerical data, patterns, and formulas. It assumes that the past had patterns that can be used to predict the future. For example, analyzing last year's sales data to predict upcoming sales. Quantitative forecasting is used when historical data is available and the situation is stable. There are many techniques for forecasting, but here are a few common ones. First, moving average. This technique takes past data value, calculates their average, and use the average to predict future values. It is simple and smooths out random fluctuation. Second, exponential smoothing. This technique is similar to moving average, but it gives more weight to recent data, making the forecast more responsive to recent change. Third, trend analysis. This technique looks for a pattern or direction in the data. For example, if sales increase gradually every year, we can predict that it will continue to increase unless something changes. To perform forecasting, we usually follow these steps. First, identify the purpose of the forecasting. Clearly understand what we want to predict and why. Second, collect data used to base reports and information related to the prediction. Third, choose the forecasting method. Decide whether to use qualitative or quantitative techniques. Fourth, analyze the data and make prediction. Apply the chosen method carefully. Fifth, evaluate and revise. Compare prediction with actual results later. If the forecast is inaccurate, improve the method. Forecasting is not a one-time thing. It must be continually refined. Although forecasting is useful, it is not always perfect. Forecasts can be influenced by unexpected conditions such as natural disaster, sudden market change, or economic crisis. Therefore, forecasting should be seen as a tool to guide decisions, not as a guarantee of what will happen. To summarize, forecasting helps us understand the future better. Data are uncertainty and plan more effectively. It is used to predict demands, allocate resources, and support decision-making in many areas of work and life. With accurate forecasting, we are better prepared, more organized, and more confident in facing what lies ahead. Thank you for watching and listening. Once again, I'm Melinda Sujaramandani for Technocrat University. I hope this explanation is helpful. See you in the next learning session.